You know this person. They're exciting at the start, present, creative, full of possibility. They make you feel like everything is about to begin. And then at some point, something is supposed to happen. A decision, a next step, something that would make this real. And they don't quite get there. Not dramatically, not with a fight. They just stay in the almost. And the almost starts to feel like the answer. Jung had a name for this too. The easy explanation is commitment issues, fear of intimacy. True for some, but it doesn't explain the pattern. Because this person, the one Jung named, isn't like that with everything. They commit to ideas, to projects, to the beginning of things. The problem isn't fear of connection, it's fear of finality. The second explanation is they need to grow up. Also true but incomplete. Some of these people are completely sorted in every other area of life. The pattern isn't about maturity, it's about what commitment does to the part of them they don't examine. Jung called this archetype the Puer Aeternus. That's Latin for eternal boy. And an archetype, in Jung's terms, is just a pattern that runs in people, old enough and consistent enough that it has a name. Think about a plane circling the airport. It has the fuel. It knows where the runway is. It could land. Something keeps it in the air. That's the pure. Not lost, not broken, permanently almost there. Here's why. To the pure, landing means the other doors close. As long as the plane is circling, everything is still possible. The moment it touches down, this is the runway. Everything else becomes not chosen. And that's the thing they can't do, choose against the other options, because the life they haven't lived yet is where they actually live. In possibility, in what hasn't become permanent. They're not doing this to you on purpose. From the inside, it just feels like the timing is off, like something isn't quite right yet, like they'll know when they're ready. They're waiting to feel ready. They don't know yet that readiness isn't a feeling, it's a decision. Here's the hard part. You can't wait a pour into landing. The circling isn't a phase before commitment. The circling is the point. Once the relationship becomes fully real, it stops giving them what they need from it. The question isn't, why won't they commit? It's, what does the potential of this relationship let them avoid becoming? Because underneath the circling, there's usually something they haven't faced yet, an identity they haven't chosen. Landing would mean becoming someone specific, and the pure isn't ready to stop being everyone they might still be. You're not wrong for wanting them to land, but a plane that's choosing to circle isn't waiting for the right moment. It's waiting for a different airport. Think about the person in your life who lives in almost. Are they circling you? Or are they circling something in themselves? Next video. Why loving the right person still feels wrong. Jung called it individuation, and it might be the most important conversation in this whole series. Subscribe. We go deeper every week.